it's definitely nice about watching your live streams is it doesn't get interrupted with commercial breaks.
Oh, it's not?
It does not.
Okay,
That's
that's
what's nice
true.
about it. If I am watching anything on YouTube that's not live, I may occasionally get some commercial breaks, but not yours. Not when it's a live stream.
Yeah, I thought that Hasbro would do something, but no, it seems.
You thought Hasbro would do something about a fanfic story?
No, but oh, is there actions I interrupted? Other actions interrupted by ads? Good question, right?
Well, even when it comes to reactions of the show itself, I actually thought that Hasbro was particularly cool about it. Most other places, like maybe Disney or Paramount or whatever, will very quickly shut down any reactions that has the full video of it, with almost no exceptions at all.
Yeah, there's a
Scour the
lot.
internet if you want. It's pretty rare to find a full clip of the show of anything else.
Oh, that's entirely YouTube.
Yeah, at least
Like
on YouTube.
maybe.
Instead, what you usually find is an edited version of the videos. Just basically clips of it.
Yeah, I usually just see like, oh, this is the video, but you have to watch pay whatever it's called, the Patreon, to see the full thing.
Exactly.
Which I don't know how this works because on Patreon there are copyrights as well. It seems they don't even care on that one, or it's not even that strict. But we are here to read. I'm trying to slowly open my eyes. It is a lot harder to wake up without a dog waking me up.
Do you usually have someone waking you up?
Yeah, my dog who is not here anymore. He was literally coming here every morning before this. When everyone was leaving, he came in, tried to get out of the bed, and waking me up in the process.
Is that a nice thing?
Yeah, it was a nice thing because I was away in the morning.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not happening anymore. That's why I'm oversleeping, because I was used to it.
In one of the fanfics that are written, which you can't read yet until you finish the season, the main character actually had an alarm clock that was a digital dog, and he went like arf, arf, arf. Made that sound, and you have to pat its head in order to get it to shut up.
That's funny. You miss it.
1001.
Okay. Let me stop to read. Here I am. Oh, I am half cut off. Let me move away.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, and you did say earlier that you got your coffee?
What?
And you did say earlier that you got your coffee, or at least something to drink?
Yeah, I already drank half of it. So, chapter 7 is gonna be a little bit longer. My voice is not fully done, but hey. Let's see. The prize for immortality. Oh, we're starting with the auto slot. With a little faster bat. Let's move it down so everything is here. The chapter that changed the story from teen to mature but it was for the death and violence than attacks. But didn't she die before? Because there's a clear warning for those two categories. But we are on mature warning already on YouTube, so that's fine. Vampires are just ancient teachers or romanticized egotists that sparkle in the daylight after all. You did the same joke as me. The plan is to show the gamer side or climber side of the Victor 2. Far more than the original show would or could have. I mean,
bad punish. She's just still super adorable.
Yeah. Until she bites your back. Nah, she's just eating fruit. She's just eating all of her project apples.
Did you notice her Cuban mark changed too?
Oh yeah. What's that?
It's a bunch of pink bats then instead of butterflies.
It's just vampire fruit bats, not a vampire. Stop the bats, stop the bats. Okay, let me solve this. I thought this one is much more darker, but oops. Why did I find the ones that I wanted before this? And it is fine.
I'll probably do.
As I gradually stayed awake, I grew more confused because of the new setting I found myself in was nothing different from the one I recall passing out from. Last I checked, I passed out in an alleyway, but then I found myself in a soft bed in some sort of a cave system. Isn't this the same cave that you died in? Moreover, all my surroundings had some kind of weird glow to them, as if I could visibly see their aura. It took a while for it to dawn on me that the cave system was actually internal darkness. The light I saw was a step from another source. It sort of looked like everything around me was enveloped by a unicorn's magical glow. Each object, even radiated its own color, or made material shifted to a more perspective of colors. If it was especially a large object, like the cave walls themselves. Okay, this is all the shots of the thing that they treated a lot more. They didn't blindly go into a cave last time. They went into a cave that they prepared beforehand. They don't see in the dark. They saw the prepared light in the dark. They changed the whole thing. They
created a little bit of light last time for lightning to see while they were humming.
Yes. But yeah, I imagine that this is she only sees this because she's a vampire now. It would be the total darkness here.
Something like that, yeah.
I was telling her who doesn't get my cheek. I looked up at the source. I saw the eyes looking at me with an almost motherly soft warmth to her expression. I imagine you was quiet today. My speak out loud. She leaned down as she said to me more closely. About the advice, it's time to try to seek us out at the mere playgrounds. Try the night shift. Where am I? I wanted to know, testily. Shush. The mice smoothly hushed me, in a way that like speaking softly to a beloved child. That's was the question, which soon be revealed. In fact, it's possible we have taken you here. Which is where? I demanded again. Over there, the mice answered. Think about the grassy gorge. I go alarmed upon hearing that news that scanned my surroundings on high alert. Seeing my reaction caused the mice to playfully laugh before she told me she had my attention again. She is not about the giant tears. We have sort of tools going on with them. They leave us alone, and in turn, they get not to die. It's a beneficial arrangement. He looked thoughtful as she added. We should not think of them like gardeners. I mean, yeah, it works. I took an eyebrow and I asked her, you think of the giant tears as pets? Yes, sort of. She has told me as she looked back at me. And why not? The adults are to us. She went close, but that's what we have become. Which is? I asked cautiously. I told her servant of the night. She has told me. You seem like my fellow god. I shook my head and I said in objection. But Nightmare is defeated. Yes, defeated, but not blood. You might have won the fight, but you might have not won the battle.
Something like that.
In turn, she shook her head as she said, no, he's merely suppressed, impotent under the shadow of her false self. We were the ones who helped her aid her escape from the moon, but we had no idea she would soon find herself locked in a different prison shortly thereafter. Yeah, I wonder what happened to the police, to the vampire police who helped her come down from the moon. Remember in the extra episode there were two police who let her out? If I remember correctly.
No, but I do remember two vampires pulling her.
Yeah,
or the carriage in her second appearance.
I mean, that's what I meant.
That's the only canon appearance of bat ponies in the whole show, except for Fluttershy's transformation.
Yeah,
But you'll find a lot of fics online that focuses on them. There is a lot of fans who are deeply intrigued by that offshoot of the Pegasus race.
I mean, why we are not seeing them? Because most of the show is in the daytime. Not nighttime. That's why we don't see them.
Yeah.
She said her
It's true.
as she said, oh, this time it's a prison for her mind. They based on the gentleman that is literally forcing her into thinking she's the Princess Luna, when, in fact, she's a far greater being. I still was confused, but I decided to let the subject side in favor of our love, which I consider the greater importance. Why me? I asked her. What have you done to me? And why have you chosen me? Was that your first question? Was that from you into something that will help you to configure the pressure of your destiny? That was not your first question. First question was why me, not what have you done to me. That was the second. Yes, was me.
Do that.
As for the second question, we are choosing you because you are one of the greatest fans in the quest here. I can only give it. It can be only equal by your greatest climber, Rainbow Dash, and they did try to get her as well.
Yep.
Imagine that her hand, and then at me in amusement, when I flinched and almost hit at the mere mention of that name. It would be actually funny when she actually starts hissing. Because he's one pony now. Like, wait, what was that? Oh no, what am I doing?
Just like the changelings did
Yes.
at one time. Actually, more than one time.
Oh, sorry, it's just in my brain. I can't help it. Yes, we know about you too well. The man went on. Let me also know that I was approached by Monash herself, and offered her to join the Shadow Board first. During the time, I met to go our form, as she made this offer, but Rainbow responded. The man nodded his head. You were sure about the night magic granted her. He prevented her from realizing the full potential of nightmares of her. Well, they never thought that they would turn into a vampire pony. Nightmare took your form? I asked in confusion. But if you were there, why didn't you just ask for Rainbow herself? Because we weren't there. She answered. Not yet, at any rate. I looked even more confused than I asked. But if you weren't there, how could you possibly knew about Nightmare's offer to Rainbow? We weren't there. We weren't even vampires yet. Because vampire ponies were not canon in the show yet. You say my safe space to us, to our names. That opens up a lot of opportunities. If Luna is not the only one who is going into the dream world, but Nightmare still apparently goes there, that will open up a lot of potential problems as well. Because as we know in canon, Nightmare is fully suppressed. Kind of. And only Luna is going into the dream world, right?
For the most part, yes. I mean, one of the closest things you saw from Nightmare Moon ever since the first and second episode was actually several things. Um, if you recall the Tantipus, that Luna created to torture herself for as punishment for being Nightmare Moon. It's kind of an offshoot of Nightmare herself. Um, there was also the alternate reality that Twilight visited for a moment. And sometimes in other ponies' dreams, she can still be Nightmare Moon. It happened one time when Starlight's dream.
Oh yeah.
Except Daybreaker was in it as well.
Yeah, but that was basically when they solved the cutie mark. So it was kind of different.
It must have been weird for Luna to see herself in that form again, but from an outside perspective. And I wonder if she started to get used to that through other ponies' dreams.
I mean, yeah, usually nightmare moon is part of a nightmare. That's
Well,
why she's always that tired. I mean, if you just think about what Pinky's mind is,
Demise here is claiming that Nightmare is still a conscious being, somehow.
yes.
Unless she's lying.
Or she really thinks that Nightmare Moon is talking to her.
Yeah, she could also be delusional.
Yeah, it might be actually just, oh, I'm dreaming of a master. She doesn't speak to it, but, oh, she speaks us to our dreams. The vampires
Yeah.
even dream. I mean, they do in this one.
Well, when they do, it'd probably typically be in the daytime, when they would be sleeping.
Yeah, it's even, yeah, she told me. And me in particular, I'm sort of like happy that on this mood. She leaned down, and she told me amazingly. She also always said no nightmares in there, inside of her, keeping that span trying to get out, and all the mice giving me the awfully, and this initiation process of her. Yeah, so she has no actual uh, evidence that she is alive. She just believes that this is true.
Yep, that's her claim.
She wants to be free. That is true. And that's her greatest servant, which aspires to fulfill her every desire. In turn, she has an eternal life. She is not upset, as she did. Furthermore, once she is free, we shall rule as the greatest servant. We shall become leaders of her eternal court. Did you forget to add quote mark here?
No, because she continues speaking in the next paragraph, but changes the subject enough to warrant a new paragraph.
Oh, okay. I told her we actually than you, and then because you are the one of two of the best fighters in the past year, you are so good that you can not only keep up with the legendary name Rainbow, you can actually keep up with us, even though you were a mere mortal. So much greater shall you be, and you become further augmented by a dark magic strength. It would be funny if she was actually slower.
Well, in the daytime, perhaps.
You be thinking you may become great enough to serve an army commander. That is to say, the leader of our shadow boss. She nodded to me, as she said. I will continue to serve on the religious front, and let the moon know, and the will of her dark majesty. The moon knows the will of her dark majesty, but you shall serve as our military leader. I moved this over for a moment, until she spoke to me again. There is no slacking. It is your destiny. She told me with husky excitement in her tone. I guess it is the demon of the nation. It's the perfect fit. Rainbow talent, but she didn't have the heart for our work. You do. and you can climb at her even without out under the same. And we heard about you in the Wonderbolt Academy, and precisely why you rushed out, he said with full force. Hi, football. Welcome, good morning. You rushed out because you will not let anything valuable you stand in your way. You looked aside your competition and discreetly without any remorse to them because they were in your way. Not only did you refuse to allow anybody to hold you back, but you felt your superiority proudly and anybody with your set of that mighty skill should. This doesn't just demonstrate great and similar underutilized plan. Also, it is also a demonstration of the kind of moral character we are looking for. So you are rich, and we like them. Somebody who not only the greatest talents within, but is fully willing to utilize them. Kind of like Ryuga in maybe Meta Fusion. Literally the same. Ah, you are willing to use the dark powers. Not only can use them, but willing to use it. No, I'm not in the island. It's just a visiting t-shirt. Remember when you are going out in the world you get these t-shirts? Yesterday to us up, I shouted. We are great flyers as well, but everything we can accomplish now is to be exceptional about outside alone. We are this good precisely because of our magnetic abilities. Also, we can take things much further because things are given barriers to mortal is, at most, a mere temporary inconvenience to like to us. Where's the author today? He's here.
Hello.
Yeah, you are here as well.
Mm-hmm.
They were wondering where you are because you didn't speak.
I'm not speaking often, trying not to interrupt you, unless I actually have a comment, but yeah, I'm here.
There's no reason to resist flying into a lightning storm. For example, when we also know that we can simply regenerate from any damage if the potential goes to us. But with your training, and with you leading the shadow boss could serve at their full potential. But actually, I look on my left. But usually because this one is there. Do I look to my left? Or do I look to my right? Just imagine what we can do in the overwhelming talent combined with extra refined intellect training and precision. At that point, not only not even the legendary wonder most Christmas behold can do to us. They might as well be inspiring and ever dizzying us in a win-win. She just that largely because of the honest part of using my last name in the sentence.
Yep.
He paused for a moment as she took a deep intake of breath. An accident before going on to say, think about it lightning. The Wonderbolt, the very organization you once looked up to, and who first cast you out, Cabinet is nothing more than a living joke, because not only they can completely not keep up with us in every possible way that matters, they would be willing to even try because of safety reasons. After all, who wants to be stuck in a full body ring and who just singing from a star? Sorry, that has to be added. I imagine her bringing on some shades at that moment. Putting on that. Actually, trying to copy that myself. What was her name? I forgot her name.
Do you think that Demise is making a pretty decent argument now, especially to a character like Lightning does with her history?
To her, yes.
Hmm. Okay.
But to anybody else, they wouldn't be even considering that.
Well, it might depend who she's talking to in that case.
Let's say
If she's
Rainbow
a
Dash.
if she's a good diplomat, then she probably would adjust her argument depending who she's talking to.
Yeah. True. Once again, the only reason she can do this is because they turned it. That's her before. And also, she doesn't really care about too much about her sister. I'm not thinking about that. Even though she went home, she was bitching about, oh, no, I had to come home because of my sister. That was the whole bit. If she wasn't like this, she didn't come to Pony Island at all.
Well, the second time she went back to Point Island is to figure out what happened to her. She may have undergone a dramatic transformation and she wanted answers.
Yeah, I mean, the first time, she wouldn't have come here.
The first time was, yeah, just to get away from the stress. Um, it's just trying to take a break from being home because of all that guilt she kind of feels, mixed with anger. And it was a way to try to detox herself, like decompress.
Yeah.
But then she got mixed with the shenanigans of these other Shadow Bolts, and things got more complicated since then.
And she kept her own motto, leave before you look, leave before you think,
Oh yeah, yeah.
leave before you think of your sister as well.
Hmm. Well, she did give a thought to her sister as
Uh,
she was dying. That was
yeah,
one of the
after
reasons.
everything went on.
Yeah, but by then she already leaped. So
Remember, she left the watch house because, if something happens to me, there is gonna be nobody to help her. Just to go inside the dark cave and die.
she can be pretty impulsive.
Yes, she is. This is why it is working against her. This is the only
Yeah,
reason.
again, you're pressing buttons with an impulsive pony. Um, you can't say that there isn't a chance that Demise might succeed here.
Yeah. And she's already turned. She can't really do anything anyway. It's either she joins the road and the ramp party, or stays alone at the ramp party. She can't turn back anymore.
Lightning likes the idea of being superior. Um, and here Demise is offering her a chance to show up not only the Wonderbolts, but even Rainbow Dash.
Yes.
Probably the hardest sell here for Demise, actually, is trying to convince her that Nightmare Moon is the supreme ruler.
I kind of have a feeling because she is, although I'm saying that, yeah, she is mentioning about that, oh, my sister, this, sister, that, she still loves her sister. Even though she is low on the uptake that, oh, I shouldn't do this, and I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't just leave her alone and go into the darkness to die. She still thought about her at the last moment. Maybe here, she might think about her as well.
Read
Maybe.
on and find out. But yeah, definitely there is some love to her sister. Of course there would be.
That's the only slight shimmer of hope of her not joining them. That's the only thing, nothing else.
Yeah. Well, you might be able to see potential complication of accepting that offer. Um,
Yeah, like somebody in the dark corner of a bar while you're taking just a milk, right?
yeah. Uh, if this process continues, she might actually look at her sister as if she's food.
And now, because of that starting point, because she wasn't attacked immediately, she wasn't killed right at that moment, I'm gonna assume that she didn't take the offer.
That would be a logical assumption. You could read on and find out if you're right, but you
Yeah,
probably are.
let's continue. You can show them at everybody what your full potential is. That's all smart, she went on. Show how far they could have gone. And this is the other courage and fun to the machine. As far as you have. Isn't this what you wanted, Lightning? To have your strength, glory, and sheer superiority acknowledged in an undeniable way? Haven't you wanted to be a leader, to see others under glorious wings, to be looked up and aspired to forever? Forever!
Forever.
Vicky jumping up in the cave. Forever! Even though she's not even part of the story. I can imagine that happening. Ah, change your music.
Forevers. That's like forever.
Maybe this. No, that's too happy. I need to found what we needed last time. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Literally cave music.
Yeah, that fits. Might even fit the next scene.
Haven't you wanted to be the leader? Be a leader to take on other under
You
glorious
already read
wings?
that
Yeah.
paragraph.
Yeah. This is the problem. Man, it's simply having a statue made in your honor. Why is that for the real thing? As an ever immortal being, you will constantly be available. You will constantly be available to flaunt your talents and remind others who is really in charge throughout all the time. Anything you want in life can be achieved because you have a constant supply of effort. No matter who tries to resist you in any endeavor you ever try, they can possibly outlast you if they are mortal. So that we cannot lose shall always inevitably and eventually win in the end. It's only a matter of time, which is now something you have an infinite supply. Yeah, one of the benefits of being a vampire. And the Minecraft as well. Immunity or Not immunity, what is it called? Immunity. Not immunity. What is it called? I forgot what it's called in English. That you cannot die.
Immortal.
Immortality. All the E starting was immortal with immortality. Incapability.
Well, Demise is claiming to be one, so she might have been in that state long enough to understand its advantages and how to sell it to someone else.
I mean, if you are a low-lived creature, do you really know if you are immortal or not? Like elves in the stories. Other than animals are telling them how long they can live, do they know if they are alone, if they are immortal or not? Oh, I'm just getting older. Only 200 years have passed and I'm still the same age. I must be immortal. And then 800 years later she dies. Who
That's
knows?
possible.
They might not be immortal but very long lived. There was a moment of silence. Oh, there was a moment of silence as she allowed what she started singing before she stood up and said, think about it. For now, come. There's something else I need to show you. The attendant and told them nothing because of what she said. And the way she said it, I always an asshole. What is it? She smiled at me, and she said, something else you really need to know in order to fulfill your fantasy. Another thing coming through. What they must actually do. Probably not gonna do, but they can turn her sister as well, giving her wings back.
Yeah, there's that, but that according to that paragraph above, you can see that Lightning's at least a little tempted.
And this is why I'm saying this. As I said, the only sliver of hope that she is gonna deny anything is because of her sister. But if they turn her sister into an immortal being who can walk, fly, anything because of the healing factor,
Oh yeah,
then she will have no chance of denying anything.
that could make it a lot more tempting. That's true.
Let me find out the music in the meantime. Oops.
Mind you, too, while you search for the song, this second half of this chapter is the darker half.
Get this quiz, it's called Uneasiness. There we go. It's a bit loud, I see. There we go. And I followed the mice to look out at the grossing lodge. I was trying to adjust my new reality. Whatever the creatures were, whatever I had become, I channeled my previous sense of normalcy. The ability to see energy in the dark makes it so that I can see in the dark more brightly than I ever had. I mean, that's why we call it dark, because you can see. Except that I totally weren't recognized into any one thing, like the sun in the sky. Instead, it was all around us, and this frankly was beautiful to behold. I'm curious how this works. Because normal sunlight is reflecting from everything, right? That's why we have the clouds
It was describing that every object everywhere is emitting light, maybe even the air itself. So there is just no shadow anywhere.
yeah, but
You're just seeing it a different way. You're actually staring in darkness. So in fact, there would be shadow everywhere.
yeah, that's why I would say that there's literally no like shadows and anything that you can see because it's just black. So she is literally looking at things in 2 dimensions. The only reason you see in 3 dimensions are because of your 2 eyes and the sun light hitting everything and reflecting.
Well, abilities like that come in handy if you're almost restricted to pray in the night.
Yeah. Let me remind something that I didn't just see the energy. I can feel it too. The Navigo, that's why she can actually go around. This is what I said, that by only seeing the energy, it would be like, oh, I'm looking at a 2D screen. But if she can feel it where they are, then it would give the 3D effect.
Yeah, if you were blindfolded, you still might be able to tell if you walked into the sunlight because you suddenly feel the warmth on your skin.
Yes. I mean, just like a blind person can tell if the sun is up or not. Near a sort of warmth that was similar to the sun, but single more, sort of like electrical energy, almost like surgery. I don't know why. And this I figured out how these men were able to navigate these tunnels so clearly before. The simple fact of the matter that they actually could see and feel in pure darkness, now I could die. I mean, she actually could kind of feel because they were so close to her that the elevation caused by their wings is the same as what she feels right now. She was already tapping into Matt Foley territory in that moment before she died.
Kind of, yeah.
When we arrived around the light was leading me, I couldn't even tell that the lighting situation has changed until I got close enough to the new light sources, which was my eyes to read, because they needed to adjust. I threw the light sources up, which was like 4 torches, but I saw the random overflow like everything else, because of the particular torches emitted light in an unusual way. To start with, the color. In the loaf, it was dark purple and green, with swirls back within them. So basically the usual evil colors.
Do you remember those colors that extended off of Sombra's eyes?
Yes.
Color-wise, something kind of like that.
Those light sources also did not flicker when light, not even typical fire did. Nothing signaling that they were not in fact extra fire. Other than that, it looked more like luminous gas, due to its billowing and swirling pattern. I mean, to us, most of the time, luminous gas is fire as well.
Right, but if you can see it, it kind of does look different.
That's what we are using in the gas stove. Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is different.
It's sort of like a glowing cloud.
So magical.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Unlike most anime methods I saw, and fast throughout the ones coming off of those masks, those stories like things and the mystery of Nightmare Moon, was anything a different kind of anime, but honestly far more sickening and twisting. I can actually see those lights attacking anyone who comes in and not about pony. I would imagine so. Literally,
This might be another reason the giant eels are keeping their distance from this area.
maybe.
As big as they are, they're probably just animals with animal-like intelligence and instincts.
More like the instincts. I mean, I feel like Fluttershy's gaze would actually work on them. So, having some very immortal being gazing at them would do the same.
I just thought of a funny idea. You know, the very first appearance of those giant eels in Ghastly Gorge was during this episode that Rainbow Dash was trying to pick a new pet. What if in the end she said, "Screw you guys, I am picking the eels as my new my pet."
I would actually imagine that, but no,
'Cause they
because she
are
wanted a
awesome.
flying. She wanted a flying pet. Even though she
Right.
didn't need a big one.
Yeah, she settled for a non-flying pet, although the little modification was made later. So if she was just aiming for coolness, maybe she could have picked the eels. I wonder what Fluttershy would have said too. I'll tell you what though, if she really did have a pet like that, man, does she need to feed it a lot.
Yeah, I think Fluttershy wasn't okay because those creatures are needing to be staying at home.
Yeah, maybe. Since we didn't see them anywhere else, there might be a reason why they're really tied to that environment.
Also, if she chose the ears, they would be she would be like Ursula in the Little Mermaid. I mean, we don't know if those ears can even float in the air. Who knows?
Strangely, she had a poster in her room that had a turtle in it, and it had some kind of inspirational words on it. I forgot exactly what it was, but it probably had something to do about being tough. So she grew up with that, and yet was reluctant to get a turtle pet.
I thought that it was after she got the other stuff. Wasn't it?
Uh, no, it's she grew up with it. We had the impression that she hasn't been in her growing up home for quite a long time. Long enough that her parents weren't even aware that she became a Wonderbolt.
Oh? I don't
Well, that was
think she
true at
always
first.
went home.
No, she deliberately avoided telling her parents about that because they were embarrassing. They doted on her
Oh
too
yeah.
much.
I mean, even if they were embarrassing, she probably sent them a letter at least.
Yeah, maybe occasionally. But they kind of reacted as if they haven't seen her in a long time.
I mean, most fans don't do that if they don't even see them for one day.
Yeah, Pinky did that. I remember Pinky just kept checking the mailbox every few seconds to see if there was a letter and kept getting disappointed every time she saw the mailbox was still empty.
Yeah. She needs a spike. She needs a spike right next to her
Would
and getting
kind
the
of
letter.
help, but she's got Gummy.
No, wait, that wouldn't happen because she would always just open Spiky's mouth. Ah, letter? 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 I could actually see that.
I think I see what you mean now. Send a letter via Spike, or receive it that way.
it would be like when Twilight sent some letters to Celestia. Like the whole thing just falls down to everyone if she had her own spike.
In my head, I always thought that the ability for Spike to send and receive letters was as a result of a magical mishap, because due to Twilight's cutie mark awakening, something got modified by him. It's also why he wasn't born with wings. But I encountered another story that I thought was interesting to indicate that particular dragon is a certain breed, and there are other dragons out there that also can send and receive letters.
Oh yeah, we are in the cave. We somehow went off to a very strange path of sending letters.
That's fun.
How did we even go there?
Yeah, when you get on a long tangent, sometimes it's hard to remember how it started.
Oh, we went from
But
the ears to Pinky to sending letters.
I believe where you left off in the paragraph, though, is the statue in question.
Yeah, we were here. The statue in question was getting down with a leading facial expression, as she was excited about to eat, which was below the statue. So did they steal the statue from the elephant forest?
Every forest? What would the statue be in there for?
Wasn't it there though? When it wasn't in the Nightmare Moon episode when they visited with Mayor.
You talking about the Castle of Two Sisters?
No? Wait.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was in the actual show, I
A
think.
statue like this has appeared in the show. Read the next paragraph.
And I gazed up on the statue. It occurred to me that I had seen the statue like this in many places throughout Icelandia. There were a special woman during one holiday in Patagonia that was about to come up in a couple of nights, night by night. Although I think what may happen in the next episode, but I already kind of told you what may happen. But we will see what may happen going there. Because that's gonna be today, don't worry about that. But yeah, there was one in the plaza of Ponyville, and there was one in the Rocky Forest as well.
I don't remember the one in the Area Free Forest. There isn't much of a civilization there anymore, so it doesn't make sense why a statue would be there.
What is it was near forest, I think. They literally put candy on there, I think. Or am I messing up with something?
The only two pieces of a civilization I've seen in the Everfree Forest itself is the Castle of Two Sisters and Zikora's place. The rest is just wild forest.
Hmm. Yeah, I might be messing up with extra fan windows then.
I wonder if maybe you saw the statue in something that wasn't canon to the show, but you're confusing it for the canon, like some kind of video game, maybe Ace Attorney or something like that. Where in that episode, a Nightmare Night statue was indeed in the episode Worst.
Which was the episode of the Nightmare Moon episode?
You asking when she first appeared?
No,
or when she second appeared?
When
Luna first appeared.
Yeah, that's one.
Episode 3 of season 2.
Oops, I accidentally opened up this one. I didn't want to. Now I have to wait on the episode. Give me a second. I hate when it happens.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, episode 4 of season 2. The first 2 episodes when Discord first appeared. After that was lesson 0. And the 4th episode of season 2, that's when Luna finally reappeared. I forget the name of that episode, but that is the correct order. It's episode 4, season 2.
Episode 4, season 2.
MLP. If you want to add that.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. I just have to find. No light ships, that's the one, yes. Once you go to the gallery. Because I'm pretty sure that was one. In that one. In the meantime, I can close this. There we go.
As far as I can recall.
Yeah, it's in the ML3.
Actually, I believe it's in the Ponyville, but maybe in.
No, it's in the ML3. If you look at the screen.
Ah. Okay.
Manzeko wrote them to tell a story about Nightmare Moon.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
And apparently there is a full moon that night.
I mean, that is when she came home. As you can see, Luna is not in the moon anymore.
Yep.
Which I haven't even noticed at that moment. But yeah, it was in the actual show. I don't know what it was doing now, but that is the statue that you are thinking about, right? This is this statue.
That image you just presented is kind of what the statue looks like right now.
That's why I don't know they stole it, or made a copy of it, or there are multiple of them. I mean, she said that she stole money like this. I was no doubt in my mind that the statue was designed for the holiday originally. No, it was designed by the servers to revere Nightmare Moon, but then the police guide actually used it to throw away for another from actually revering Nightmare Moon. Oh, yeah, she's scary!
If the statue is ancient, then yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
Well, the servers of course commanded one of them, and had me in bringing it with here on dark magic. Some other masks were there, but unlike the masks, they were wearing flight suit uniforms that were mostly not purple except on the area, so the usual Shadow Watch outfit that they were wearing in the one episode when they tried to get Rainbow Dash, right?
Basically, yeah.
That area looked mostly black with a cool line design, except a lightning bolt serving as the border between the black part and the dark purple part. Their eyes were also concealed in what looked like shining golden goggles, except the sun was hidden behind the mask, unlike the Wonderbolt's uniform. And the other area was black, that was black, was the front and the chest area, which also had a dark board design. Also, the legs were black, which ended up in the same pattern. So basically, almost everything was black. The uniform covered about 90% of their body, but the only thing they didn't cover were their wings, mouth, muzzle, ears, mane, and tail. So almost anything that moved. But at night, the magic mushroom was smiling and dancing. It was meant to be some kind of ritualistic practice. I also started to see that they had physical change. Sarah told them. That even in 3 ways. For one, the wings were not like birds. Two, they had 2 upper legs hanging down. And 3, the fur extending over the ears appeared to be a few inches taller. Also, question. How do police know what is an inch? They don't have hands. Remember?
Well, it's not measured in feet, it's measured in inches.
I mean, feet make sense, but inches?
Man, I just shrugged that one.
Wait, isn't this an inch? I don't actually remember how to get an inch because we are thinking about centimeters and meters.
Well, look at your pointing finger, where your finger first bends. Just a little bit below your nail. That's approximately an inch. You need 12 of those to make a foot.
Yeah, for me it still doesn't make sense what is an inch rather than a foot, but hey. Because of the metric system.
An inch is exactly 12 times smaller than a foot.
And that is the system at least. The reason I'm thinking about that the inches and feet should be different than human inches and feet. Because they have separate ways of measuring things, right?
I couldn't figure out a way to ponify that word. Occasionally, I think I even use the word foot when it comes to measurements.
Yeah, but foot actually makes sense. You know, they seem able to stamp 1 foot. But how would they measure inch? Wouldn't they just measure 1 hoof mark? That's an inch.
Let's proceed on.
But yeah, you can't say anything how would they even measure centimeter either, so. But my thought was the most alarming about this setting was some point I'm short here. He was signed up or some soul sub, almost anything on the line by nice as you. Oh, I see why this gets dark. I see why this gets dark here.
Yeah.
All four of his toes were tied up, separately, and the ropes had forced each of his limbs about the X pattern. He looked to me about 10-ish years old. Is he what I think he is? He was a brown coat wearing white and yellow striped baseball shirt, and had a baseball cap, a sail on his head. He also sported a kitty mark with a baseball bat, and they just collided with a baseball. Okay, it's not him. Okay. You are not harassing that old pony.
This whole scene actually is inspired by a scene I read from a book called Doctor Sleep, which was apparently the sequel to The Shining, written by
Oh,
Stephen King.
I haven't
Was it,
had.
yeah, well, I know. Well, I was pretty sure you didn't read the book. It's pretty obscure. But that the main character, remember Danny from The Shining?
Kind of, yeah.
This story follows him when he grows up.
Oh,
In that book, there was a nightmarish cult too, and they kind of were vampiric. They like to prey on psychic children and torture them to so that they can siphon their energy. Um, One unusual thing about them, other than that, they appeared very friendly. They were like snowbirds, people who traveled in RVs with fanny packs and just kind of a little bit elderly looking and very chatty.
hmm.
You'd never suspect that they were as evil as they actually are.
I mean,
Um,
that's how you would actually say that evil ponies are actually good. Because they don't appear to be evil. There are three kinds of evil in the world. One who is like, I'm gonna rule the world. Everyone can see that I am evil. I have an evil there. That's one of it. The other is this kind, who is like, oh, we are just normal people. Nobody can expect anything until we die. And that's all about adjustment.
in that book, they also victimized a baseball player who was about this age. So yeah, this specific scene is very much inspired by that book.
That's really odd. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go grab something to drink in the meantime.
All right, so you
Oh,
get back.
wait.
Oh, it's good.
I don't need to. I have some left over.
Not much in there.
Not much, but enough. Let me change back the music. Oops. Actually, they
Sure.
closed the stream. I need
Yeah,
to
I give you
refund that.
permission to do that.
Yes, studio. This is entire commission, music. Yeah, that's how point. This one, okay.
One other thing I could say about this is a scene similar to this also occurred in The Lost Boys. So, following the source material it's based upon, Some people might have saw this scene coming.
Wow. That's a title.
I can't see it, so you'll have to say it.
I'm gonna write it in the chat. This is the title of the song. Because there's no way I'm gonna pronounce it right. There were very energy lines around the maze mode, and to indicate the motion that the ball was about to fly away from the mat at a very high speed. But like it wasn't so sudden to that uniform, but that the coat was also gagged. Yeah, that's not part of the uniform, I would assume. But who knows? Horror and wonder sank into the pit of my stomach, and the sight of the coat here. While looking at the eyes with apparent calmness, that was also demanding an explanation for this. I decided not to jump to conclusion just yet. Funny enough, the first question I asked her was, what's the court's name? So I thought the man shrugged. Yes, I shouted. I don't know. No, it's the important right now. Especially after what is about to happen to him soon. He might be coy, we can begin. I said why. Over the morning, we get to return to the island. Right now, and I just want to make a point and showing you something that you will absolutely need to know. Continue this existence. Two things can happen here. One, she is trying to save the court. Two, she smells the blood. The girl spat out. I see only her wing and core smile. She had a wing to look her face from my perspective. And lowered a second later. But she did, after she was holding a metal baseball bat. I stopped because of Danganronpa. I don't know if you played it or know about it, but there is literally a scene when they meet the hell out of a baseball player with a baseball bat and baseball balls.
No, I've never heard of that. I've never played that game.
This is what's gonna happen here. One thing I actually do know about the boy is that he is in love for sport. Might told me. If you had eyes in your hand and use them, you might find more than what you intend to that fact on this person. No way! You don't say that he is a baseball pony.
The game actually does exist in that world. I've seen it at least once.
Yeah, I mean, Magma is not the only one they have, so yeah. I mean, if
Gabriella or Gabby played it briefly.
Oh yeah.
When she was searching for her cutie mark, even though she was a griffin.
Knowing that, I will give him a load of cool and delicious irony. In 2 minutes, irony, because the bat is made of metal, of iron, probably. Excuse me?
That's a good point.
As eager to sleep in deep in horror. You're not going to do what I think you are going to do, are you? Just relax and watch, the man advised. Meanwhile, it's time for this matter to step off the plate. She loved the bit as she smoothly stepped away from my side towards the boy. As she did so, the other mask continued to dance around the statue, within the radius of the 16 purple and reddish light. Once they were all together, They sang and danced together in some language I couldn't understand. And they did that, the boy settled into his room and cried out loudly, and the gang allowed him to. Let me guess, they are singing in Latin. I said no.
Like that actually exists in that world. I believe they said it was Pony Latin.
Yeah. I mean, the other singing that language makes sense. I saw him crying. He was sitting there, unwillingly. You don't say! No, he enjoys being, beaten up. I mean, who knows? He might start to enjoy it at one point. My man backed out, and my money froze in terror. A tiny portion of my sanity and was left for struggling to drag this reality out of pure necessity. The one, this can be happening repeated over my mind as far more than one reason. Not only was my whole world turning upside down, and at the moment, but it was also inverting horrifyingly, while making some tragic and also a nightmarish way. And this is why you are not a Wonderbolt once again. Because the Wonderbolt would, upon seeing that scene, would leap at the boy, save him and get away. Without thinking. Right?
Yeah, probably, if they're not frozen in horror, too. Because they could also be scared. This is extremely different from what they're used to. But, yeah, they might do that. I remember when they went after Spike, when he was an enlarged dragon. They were brave enough to do that.
Yeah, I mean, they are supposed to be the very massive flyers. Yeah, massive. As to just quote Rainbow Dash.
Given that fact, I wish they had a better chance to stand out more in the show. To do something that shows that they really are the awesome flyers. Kind of like what I did in Sky Dancer, when they showed up in that farm that was collapsing.
Yeah.
And it was also on fire, and they took care of business then.
I mean, they need a war to happen to happen. Which might actually happen in the show. But don't say anything about that, because I mean, we did see in one of the possible endings in the, when the table was stolen, when they were traveling through time, or the possible mad ends were a war happening. But yeah, they are just on the resolve the whole time. And also things in place. I looked up at the statue. Since I had a last minute of the correction. A little bit of correction. All of a sudden I realized that this whole scenario was designed to inspire fear, at least for me and the boy. When those things in place, it suddenly occurred to me that this whole scenario might be some sort of prank. No, it's not a prank. I imagine Desire just, Demise, I mean, her name could be Desire as well, but Demise, just hitting the boy with all her might, and just saying, it's just a prank, ha, it's just a prank, ha, it's just a prank.
Yeah, this is denial, a pure mental defense mechanism.
I remember there was a part of YouTube when it was the prank matter, when they were like, it's just a prank, and they did commit crimes. lot of them were shut down. Even my ability to see overclass could be part of that prank, or if it was, then it was likely that real magic was involved, to at some level. Maybe magic potion I was forced to swallow by being unconscious? No.
Note that that text in the next paragraph is in bold, within the quotes.
Can I speak more? Nightmare Moon, luminous lady of the night, here I play. Somehow the mice became a man. It's just the kind of the mice. Actually, this is the basement. I thought that everyone from the ass was doing that. Actually, the basement man was the statue. And actually for the statue to blast the object. Hear your children of the night. Tonight we dance in the curse and ecstasy. And we pray to ever divine and glorious majesty. Before you we bow humbly and we accept this offering. Above us, your luminous moon glows fully and brightly like a light in the sky, gazing down upon the glorious works for you. Tonight, we feast upon this lowly and pathetic mortal. In your name, we shall serve and enjoy life everlasting. Hunger in death. None of us chanted simultaneously. Oh, they do chant.
Hmm?
Life everlasting. Oh, I just stopped because I was amused how much the music actually fitted in that spot. It was just smiling off when I heard that spot. The man slowly drove on the bus from the nightmare statue above her. Until the He-Man.
I have the power.
When she did, I don't think the magic energy glowed around the man. And if it was, it entered with something but clearly wasn't taken. With her new prize for his hoof, he fired a national shoulder victim directly. She smoothly and languidly crouched down, closer to his level on the slab. What she did, she removed the gag from the mouth for some reason. I thought he was in the air or on the wall in the same eye level, but I guess not.
It mentioned he was on a slab, a tied part in X pattern.
I mean, the slab can be on the wall as well, so.
But remember you said that, okay?
Yeah. I see him putting the cross on. Calm down. Just let him come here. When he didn't do something, he might. Please, lady, just let me go. I just want to go home. Sure. The man made it almost suddenly. I see something move in the roof across his cheek. In doing so, he arrived over here. Thy nightmare shall soon come to the end. But that's for the one glorious hurrah. When death passes, all the other terrors in this life will come to permanent end. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything. The boy cried out as he whimpered harder. Please, just let me go. I won't say anything, I swear. The man leaned closer and whispered in his ear. I believe you. Because you will be dead. Somehow, despite my distance, I still wondered. I wondered if the others heard as well. comedy because they have ultra hearing as well. The man has up. I said I gave a horse in motion with the hoof that wasn't touching the end of the mid moment. It was the hoof that was tied to his limbs and pulled further apart. But moreover, he was being raised of the slab itself as if it by the ropes you were a little high. There we go. This is why you said I should remember that. Ow! No, no! Please, let me go! Please! Let me go! The boy shuddered in pure pain, and fell as he fell and began in his robes, while he was lifted. During that moment, the man ignored his pleas, as she turned around to face the statue, moving it to one more time. When she did, she let her right wing across her chest, lifted her left wing up and back. When she had it closed, she said, "For you, your majesty, may the terror and anguish of the city will sustain you, and tend on you until the glorious night when you die, and nightmare shall become everlasting." Suddenly the boy whirled around and had the boy in the left ribcage area, which had been suspended before, and away from the stone slab, thus making him an easier target to strike. I heard the sound of his ribcage crackling. The boy hurled out in pure and excruciating agony, and then, as that happened, one of my mind continued to deny this responsibility. This had to be a trick. Yeah, it's all an illusion. Nothing is happening.
He's a magician.
Or, even better, if this is all a dream.
Yeah. Well, this whole scene started after she woke up. So, did she really wake up?
We don't know. Even after, it might be actually just her hallucinating after being impaired. Nothing is happening after what happened there. She just died of that spot.
If this is a dream or a nightmare, imagine the irony of Luna walking in and just blowing it away. And saying that, yeah, you're in a dream, but it was inspired by something you really fear in real life.
No, if it was the case, then her sister would be here. However, in the next moment, I started to observe what might be the real point of the attack. After he got struck, particular energy leaked from his body, and wasn't originating from his wounded area precisely. That it was more like a gas that rose from all over his body. The moment it did, it suddenly seemed out to every man in the area, except me. Curiously, some even seemed to see me to like my statue as well. It was even mentioned to say that the Irish share of that energy was immediately sucked into the statue, and just like the others, the energy followed into the mouth in particular. Oh, vampire bat! Oh, vampire bat! I just realized the pun in that. He is having a better vampire bat. There was another reaction to this part of the ritual too. The bears around this area shuddered, and they too had been struck. So the difference was, instead of screaming in pain, they screamed in pleasure. The scream was almost intense as it was, too, so it was all about a second delayed. When they became mad around someone, the master again. This time the main moment crowded with the left firing moon. and appeared to shatter it. The more sheer kind of pure irony he knew after briefly died down, and the man was waiting for it to recover slightly before having up his pain anew. He tried harder this time, and a second later, so did the other ladies. All the ladies. All the single ladies. But as his cry continued, the man aside from me and the mind, and them that dance. The faces were swimming in pure ecstasy, no sexual looking pleasure. And I continued to observe this, it occurred to me that there was a direct correlation between how much he was in pain and how much pleasure they were enjoying. It was as if one directly caused the other. Today you have two options, either enjoy the pleasure or save the kid. Nothing else. And I assumed that, too them to even feel a sense of denial. I was too overwhelmed for any coherent thought or feeling. I was broken. It was like a bucket or barrel with no bottom anymore. And yet and thoughts and the feelings would just fall through his endless black pit beneath it.
I heard the term deer caught in the headlight. Something kind of like that.
What?
I heard the term deer caught in the headlight. So startled that you freeze and don't move.
Yeah, that
Not even to
happens.
not even to dodge the incoming car.
It reminds me of the goats who like when they feel something in their speed and not move at all.
Yeah. You know, when it comes to fear, they often talk about fight or flight, but there actually is a few other reactions. Freezing is one of them, and I also heard of fainting. You are so overwhelmed that it knocks you unconscious. You really couldn't handle it mentally.
And now, we are seeing why her motto is live before you look. Because if she looked, she would be scared. She is not fearless at all. She is very much fearful. It's like
Yeah, she's a very daring pony, but that doesn't mean totally fearless. I mean, to be fearless, you might have to be a golem, something that wasn't capable of emotion in the first place.
it's just like going to a hanging bridge. When you look down, you are gonna be, oh no, I'm gonna fall! But actually, there's nothing stopping you from going to the bridge at all. Literally, I feel like if she looked at what she's actually doing, not leave before you look, she would not be able to do anything that the Russians did. Despite overwhelming sensation pulling all around me, I suddenly started to go numb and distant. My vision darkened, and hanging around my ears. I stared forward blindly, lividly, and all night, life was waiting for my soul, leaving me feeling colorless. As it continued, I made got the sense of time slowing down. Motion slowed, colors dimmed, the sound got drowned out by the ringing in my ears. I honestly didn't know how long this continued. This continued to happen in front of me, but I didn't register it, nor did I wish to. I could almost feel my brain looking upon this memory, and this very moment, and deciding on the spot, you know what, this is too strong for me to fulfill. So I'm going to murder this. This is simply nothing else I can figure out what to do with this awful piece of garbage. It's just too strong, too overwhelming, it can't be here. So there is no reason to hold on to what which is fake. She is in total denial.
Oh yeah.
This is what we call PTSD. This part right here. When
Well,
you
I'm
can,
starting to see why she was depressed in that bar and demanded chocolate milk.
yeah. Well, this is not what animals should do. If you have an awful piece of garbage, of memory, you have to recycle it, learn from it. Like every garbage, you have to recycle. Right? If it can be.
That would be the smart thing. Now, when she emotionally recovers, that she might just do that. At the moment, she's not in the condition to learn from the experience. But later on, when you have time to think, you time to process and time to digest, then you could have hindsight. Like, you know what? That's what I should have done back then. And the next time it happens, that's what I will do.
Yeah, but first she has to dig it up because it's buried. It is buried in the deep darkness of her mind.
Yeah, that's what her mind would like to do right now.
I fell to all four of my knees back at that moment, in the blank, without a living star. By that point, I felt dizzy and I was standing in water. Everything about my environment, water and people around me, it even further added to the sensation of it all, and therefore even further seemed to verify that that very moment has to be fake. No matter if there's a people like this, and if I were underwater, and it's not why I stood on dry land. You were the same pastor, I guess.
Well, the energy is rippling in the air. That's what she's sensing, and it's kind of disrupting her equilibrium a bit because she's not accustomed to it. So she's describing it's like being underwater, feeling that motion, the ripple effect.
Yeah, I know. You probably didn't play Persona 5. There's literally that effect in the whole... in the mind area. So it's the same effect. Very slowly and gradually, it matches itself to me, along with my wits. But then, I noticed things had calmed down around me too. The flow of energy in the air wasn't as intense, therefore I lost my sense of vertigo. The mass seemed to have calmed down as well, and were relaxing on the floor, and they kept recovering from state of several explosive organisms. I mean, they kind of did. It was at that moment, it felt down to me why this mass felt so different from anything I've ever known. The exact feeling I had ever since I first met them, but I had a word for them. Demons! No, not really. These aren't police despite their appearance. They kind of. No, they are police, a subspecies of them, but they are still police. They were pure and true demons. Nobody I had ever met acted anywhere near this appearance. The closest life form I had ever encountered with something like this was not there. And he named my magic in Mustangia. Also, in your story, Derek actually met that on his own.
Briefly, yeah. Probably with Discord's help.
I remembered how the challenge felt when all of my magic was saved from my body. His boy twisted and the mangled body looked like that too. Not only did he look beaten within the inch of his life, but I found that his color was gray too. That meant only one thing: he had lost the vast majority of his magic. Yet, even Terry didn't realize the power he saw from the victim to this degree. Also, new music coming up? Not this one. Yeah, this one, but it's almost like Castlevania. But yeah, the difference between vampires and succubus is that succubi give you pleasure while training you. Vampires don't. They just enjoy your pain. Yes, even Tyrion didn't finish his power, yeah. He had more of a warrior mentality. What he had done was simply meaning to an end for him. Yes, he didn't enjoy some, but it was a person of a larger goal. We know about this one. Just a little bit. In contrast, even pain and terror seemed to be the entire point of the ritual. That too was a means to an end, in a way. They acted like this method was required for them to gain his magic. And since they worshipped that moon, a creature that feeds of fear, it really made sort of a sense in that case. Nevertheless, they had their job far beyond what they had to. This was the sacred duty to his mass. It was a admirable pleasure to do this. No opponents were not like this. In contrast, they sort of tended to have this happy obliviousness to them. In everything they do, there was this undeniable sense of innocence. There was him over the Sam, gifted the Sam, that was just a bit away from making out into full-fledged song, and dance with the rest of the town around them. In our town, in our town. Sorry.
Well, they probably practiced that song.
I mean, they are kind of expert in this sense because they are all powerful beings.
Yeah, you could get the impression that they practiced that song at that particular episode, but in many other cases, for example, the Flim Flam brothers singing about the virtues of the super sweetest ISP 3000, the whole area of ponies would start chanting along with them, as if they practiced too, the words to the song.
I mean, chanting is easier if you are listening to a song and then start chanting than actual lyrics.
Well, you remember, right? Plenty of times in the show that strangers just suddenly spontaneously joined in harmony with the song.
No, they don't. This is gonna be a good day, right? And everyone starts singing.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
No, don't say that. That's a trigger warning. That's red flag. Replacing life with the simple joy of being alive, magic and harmony influence them all, at least on a subconscious level. That was not always apparent in normal ponies, but that will be true for more often than not. Hear me, the boy whimpered, extremely friendly, without mixed with tears, then from his eyes. During that moment, please, just hear me. No, they are leaving him. We can enjoy the pleasure for letting you alive. You suffer more like this. I looked back at him when he said that. When I did, I realized that the sight that greeted me was not other than a young, innocent boy who had given up on all sense of hope for a recovery. At that point, he could only see one possible option for salvation from this nightmare, and that was to die. Shh. The master asked him as she bent down and tenderly kissed him on his forehead. My precious little pony, thank you. Thank you for all you have unwillingly given us. We shall cherish this gift for all eternity. Please, just kill me, he whimpered harder, as his face gouged and his lips quivered in both emotional and physical agony. No, that's not it. No. No doubt he was also mourning the fact and he would never see his loving family ever again. Nor would they see him either. All his goals and hopes for the future were dashed too. Surrounded by this wicked mass. As you wish. He might whisper him softly before smoothing guiding him back. The wax wakes him one final time. This time with a death blow similar enough to make his head explode. The fatality! Right after that, the man licked some of the blood and raised up the baseball bat as she elegantly glided around the corpse so smoothly that it seemed more like she was floating, not trotting. She also passed up other bats who were still riding the floor with pure ecstasy. Too close in on me. Perhaps now you have a deeper understanding of what we are, Lightning. Levi said as she flipped the baseball bat around and slammed it to the ground. From there, she leaned on it with both of her forearms on the upper tip of it. Next, moving her forward body up at an approximately 35 degrees angle. We are at the spectrum of the night. We can never go on, and we can never die. She leaned down towards me, as she added ability. But we must win. At first, I looked up her eyes, most limitedly, but I started forward, barely. After giving her last information a few seconds to sink in, but I stood up straight. Again, as she went on to say, and you must understand that you think I am unfamiliar with the horror you are totally experiencing either. I have lived for centuries, so I have seen it all, but you must went through the same transition too. It's typically tough in the beginning, but it will get easier. You will understand after your first feeling how utterly addicting and intoxicating this is. He gave me a silence. And the thing I have noticed that you didn't partake of it this time, that is very normal psychological response at the stage of your development, but you need to know something. He waited until I looked back at her, before she continued. But you need to know it, she said, as she lifted her hand of the ceremony and dripping baseball bat at me, dedicated to me. Notably, was probably was one of the most cherished tools in life. Then the hunger will never stop growing and accumulating. Those with a strong will like you, I suspect can for a while, probably even longer than most could. But there's a problem with that. Sooner or later, the need for feed will overwhelm you. Then you left, your body will literally force you to feed. If, for some reason, you still can't, like you are trapped in a cave or something, and the hunger will gradually erode all that you are, until you are nothing left but the hunger. So you can become a Nosferatu vampire, right? Who are nothing but hunger. They don't care about how the people perceive them. They just have to eat. They hunt.
Yeah.
It will never actually kill you, mind you, but it will rob you of all your wits and sense of self.
You're now reading beyond the screen according to my screen.
What?
You're now reading beyond the screen according to my screen.
Oh, it wasn't me on the screen. Ah.
Okay.
I have to remember that this is what your skin and this is what my skin was at the ending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines, as you can see. Oh wait, 6. Yeah, 6 lines. She looked at me mad, added that her lady slowly before she went on to say, right, it takes impossible for anyone to hold on to that for that long. I believe they looked up, somehow. We still recommend again, and you can eventually accumulate permanent damage to yourself. Damage that can be cured by certain methods, but never on your own. Never naturally. But you need to understand this. If you hold up that long, you will gradually become more feral permanently, until there is nothing left but the savage animal. At that point, it will be impossible for you to enjoy the final and most glorious things in life. So do yourself a favor and don't hold on for that long. Try on to resist for anything for as long as you feel you have to. But that is a perfectly normal part of the process as well. But just be warned that in the end, hunger always wins. With that, she gave me a smooth blow and then got it out on my side behind me, thus leaving me feeling black and lifeless. But I could admit how doomed I was. Mary, you are very doomed. Ah, and I said she had two options. Save the kid or join. She didn't save the kid. It's too late now. She has to join. There's no turning back. Do not stumble to die.
At this time, but Demise warned her that if you continue not feeding, you're going to get more and more feral and lose control of yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what Lightning is lamenting right now. In addition to the boy's death, is if I continue to resist, I'll be forced to become like them.
Now the question is she telling the truth? We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. If Demise is telling the truth.
I mean, I feel like that she is partly lying about the Padawan fertility. I do think that if you hold out for long, you will go fair for until you feed, but not forever.
Well, there's another way to look at this too. Like, she also claimed that Nightmare Moon is still alive in Luna and trying to come out. It's possible that Demise really believes this, and it's not true.
Yeah. Also now we can actually see if this is true, but Nightmare Moon is how she is, because she tried to struggle the power of darkness before. Remember? She was like, oh, I'm not gonna be like my moon, and then she became it. A kind of more feral, more like, oh, Attack the Moon kind of Nightmare Moon. Even though Luna always just wanted to save Aquasia from outside dangers.
Well, what did you think of this chapter?
But you said in the beginning, this is a lot darker than the others.
So much so I gave a warning right at the start.
And the only reason it became dark is because the lighting didn't do anything. This could have been much nicer episode if she actually moved. But no, he had to froze.
She was not accustomed to this. Not to this degree of cruelty.
Also, we learned that they are not biting anyone. They are not biting anyone to feed They don't need to. They have magical powers to stop energy, just like the Tyranid, and they are enjoying it.
Yeah, that's something else we learned in this chapter. Maybe not the only method they could feed, but they demonstrate this particular method in this chapter.
They literally have one big touch. The spell.
Basically, yeah. It's probably very similar to what changelings do.
And remember what I said in the last episode when I said that, oh, the only reason people found out they were vampires because there were people who were sent of energy and they had mind marks. That makes sense why they didn't find them yet. Because there's no mind mark at all. Even if they are sent of energy, it could be any other magical being. Like Lord Tiak was not a vampire. They're the same. So yeah, they are following Nightmare Moon, or at least they think they are following Nightmare Moon.
Yeah.
And because Nightmare Moon is only talking to her, the main priestess, it could be true or false. It could be actually just a dream that she is wishing for Nightmare Moon to talk to her.
I see three possibilities in that case. A, she is lying to her entire cult, and she's demised herself as the one that's really leading it. Two, she is a deluded priestess that believes that Nightmare is communicating to her. Or three, she's absolutely right, and Nightmare is talking to her.
I don't believe she's lying to other pony. I mean, not to other pony. She might actually lie about going feral. But, not about Nightmare Moon. She actually believes that Nightmare Moon is talking to her. But we don't know if it's the case or not.
It's actually another thing. I believe you just said this, but Demise made multiple claims across this chapter. Perhaps she was telling the truth about some of them, as far as Demise knows, and lying about other things.
Yes. Also, you didn't mention here, how many vampires are there in that area?
12. It was mentioned it was 12. Yeah. But with Demise, it probably
yeah. Oh yeah, the mythical 13.
Or 14, if you want to count Lightning Dust herself.
Not yet. She is still telling in the moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's transforming, but she's struggling.
I'm only counting her after the first feeling. Until that, you are not a vampire. Even if you are telling you are fangs or anything, you are not a vampire until you fell on others.
Something similar happened in the Lost Boys movie too. Like I said, this is not a direct crossover where these characters from this dimension and this dimension meet each other, but no, the story elements are just similar.
I mean, wait, there is one thing that actually makes me think that this is what she said is real, and I might actually talking to her.
And that is?
That is the statue. The statue actually getting power.
Yeah, the statue drains some of the magic too. But that might not imply direct sentience. Perhaps it was simply enchanted to absorb some energy.
I just actually thought of another solution which could happen. That she thinks that Nightmare is talking to her, but in reality, it's someone else. Some other being who is taking all the power that they are offering to the statue.
Here's a random example to toss out, like potentially Sombra, or maybe even Tyrek. Tyrek has also drained magic before.
Yes. It could actually be Tirak. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be. But weirdly in this case, making the claim that he's Nightmare Moon, or Demise simply believing that without Tyrek having said anything.
It might be in the dream world, it appears what you are actually wishing it to appear to. Just like
Yeah.
mimic would.
It could be any dark sorcerer, but because it's being drained into the Nightmare Moon statue, the cult may have simply assumed that it is the avatar of Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, I mean,
and you can see why they would think that.
I mean, they even see that the Nightmare Moon statue is taking the power, so it must be Nightmare Moon.
Yeah.
And it can be. It can be. I'm not saying it's not. But, in the same time, Luna would feel it as well.
Oh, yeah. Luna would be not only appalled at this, but she'd probably actively fight it.
Yes. She would feel, Nightmare Moon getting stronger, and also feel the energy that they gave her, because it's her body, basically. Or, we don't know if it's Nightmare Moon was first or Luna was first. We only saw Luna first. But who knows? She might have been born as Nightmare Moon. Who knows? We never knew. We never saw them being born. Just like we never saw Twilight being born without wings.
But some of these questions might be answered as you continue the story. I'm glad it's interesting enough to theorize about.
Yeah, it is very
You don't
interesting.
tend to get that reaction for stories that are boring. I mean, you don't even care to come up with theories at that point.
Yeah, if it was boring, I would just tell you that it's boring, I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do that. If I hate something, I'm gonna say that this is not interesting to me, and I'm sorry, I'm not hating this further.
I've never seen that reaction from you so far. I've never seen you stop an episode or a reading because it's just got past the threshold. This has crossed the too boring category.
I mean, the main reason is that I'm not recording constantly like every day, because that would cause burnout, basically. I mean, there were times where I was burned out of Pokemon for one reason. That oh no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm bored of that right now. I need something else.
Or at least need a break.
Yeah.
On that subject, when do you want to get back to the story?
Not tomorrow. Tomorrow my sister is gonna come and visit me. So
actually, didn't you mention this earlier that you even had specific plans with her?
No, I didn't mention, but her birthday is coming up. So
I thought you did mention something about what you plan to do with her, like playing a certain video game, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I said anything about that.
Alright, judging from your current perspective here, you don't have any specific plans with her?
I do, but not for tomorrow. It's gonna be a week later when we are going to have a birthday party for her.
Wait, you're gonna have a birthday party not on her birthday?
Not on her birthday because we are both working on her birthday.
Yeah, that happens. Seriously, I've encountered that situation before, where you're trying to gather a party of multiple individuals but not everyone's ready specifically on that day. So sometimes it's moved earlier or later just so that more people can gather to celebrate it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole, like, 40 people gathering on that day, so we need to find a time that was okay with everyone. So, let's say, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. We can continue,
Um,
if you are okay with
well,
that. If not, we can do
tomorrow
it on
is
Monday.
Friday, so the day after that is Saturday night. Maybe
E-
Sunday for you, or Sunday
yes,
morning for you.
it's Sunday morning for me.
Okay.
Is that alright with you?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. So you said Saturday night?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be doing game night.
Okay,
What's...
then it's Monday. It's not easy. That's Monday. So Sunday night for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more available in that time.
And this time we have time to rest up after after my sister comes. Because she might not be
Okay.
a vampire, but she can take all the energy out of me. But yeah, thank you for being here and see you in 3 days then.
Okay. And I hope you have fun with your sister. And thank you for reading the story too. I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as you have so far.
And yeah, we are just leaving. My house is fine-ish. But yeah, I will have to go and eat first and probably record one of the episodes, right? Right? The best episode, what you said, that is coming. When do I get holiday from work? Yesterday. I got yesterday holiday from work. So that's soon. And I will be at
Yeah.
home on the next one, so.
When are you planning to record the next episode of MLP, which I kind of forgot what episode you left off on? I suspect it's the one after She's All Yak.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't remember the name of that episode. I'm actually not that familiar with season 9. I certainly watched it all, but
I
I'm
don't
less
know the
familiar with it.
title. Unless I open the actual thing. I only know it when I open the episode. So.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well,
I just
having
gonna
known
say.
where you left off, I probably can look up which episode is next. But that doesn't answer one question. When are you planning to get around to it?
I planned to do that yesterday, but then I got
Okay.
interrupted before I started, so.
And tomorrow you got your sister's birthday and something after that? Oh, actually, maybe Saturday for you? Could you do it then?
I will see. It's all up to how my voice is, how everything is, how my time schedule is.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for
Okay.
being here,
You're welcome. And thank you too.
and see you in 2 days.
Okay.
Okay.